And welcome to Community Chats. I'm your host, Aley Hammer. Today we're interviewing Nick Marks, the CEO of Intelematics. Nick, thank you so much for joining us today. Can you start by telling our viewers a little bit about Intelematics?
Indeed, thank you. Look, Intelematics is an organisation that's been around for 20 years. We provide connected vehicle, traffic data insights, driver safety and security services, as well as mobility as a service offerings. We do this through essentially 4 core software as a service platform offerings, and these are supported by managed services and a professional services organisation. Look, fundamentally, we work very closely with our customers to develop solutions and to meet their needs and, of course, the needs of their customers. And our customers range from local and state governments, traffic engineers, planning authorities, vehicle manufacturers, automobile clubs, and corporates, of course.
Intelematics seems like a really unique solution to keep assets, people, and vehicles constantly moving. So can you share with us a little bit more about the problem that you were looking to solve when you started Intelematics?
Of course. Look, I guess, if you cast your mind back 20 years, our original problem was indeed just how do we keep people moving? And as part of that problem statement, we released Sooner, which is our real-time traffic to the vehicle service. And in fact, we can still see many modern sort of vehicle navigation systems with this service in place today. But today, of course, the problem has evolved, I suppose, a little bit. First of all, it's been shaped by the massive abundance of data and the desire for connectivity as well. So the question we sort of asked today is, how do we keep people safe? That includes drivers, passengers, and sort of other road users. How do we optimize operations through driver and vehicle intelligence in managing fleets? How do we use traffic intelligence to support sort of sound planning decisions for councils, road authorities, and engineering firms? And how do we get people moving around more efficiently and sustainably through our mobility as a service platform?
Yeah, it's always so interesting for me to hear about why businesses have come about and what solutions they've been able to provide for customers, and also your journey. You're talking about sustainability now and things that you might not have thought of back 20 years ago when you started. So Nick, your company works back from the customer and it helps solve their problems. Can you share with us an example of how you've helped your customers in this kind of a way? We've got this working backwards mechanism at Amazon, and I know you guys like to use it as well.
Indeed. Look, we wholly subscribe to that methodology. Look, we believe in bringing our customers along on the product development journey to ultimately help solve their business problems. We aim to build sort of contemporary solutions, ground up built using modern technology. They're very modular, API driven, and our product-led methodologies that we adopt, include things like co-creation and human-centered design. One example I'll use is our soon-to-be released carpool booking solution, which is one of the features of our Connect fleet management platform. Feedback from our customer base was that they really had no easy way to manage their sort of shared fleets. Solutions ranged from paper-based handling to sort of shared email calendars. And that led to a whole raft of problems, including some double bookings, idle vehicles, unassigned traffic infringements, and that sort of thing. So we worked very closely with our customers, the RACB and Alpine Health, to sort of build out their user journeys and really fine-tune the solution to meet their needs. And as I mentioned earlier, this will be released at the end of April, and I think it's just an example of how we've used our customers throughout the process from ideation through to test. I'll give you another example as well. We also have our traffic intelligence platform called Insight, and that was designed in conjunction with users that need insight into road and traffic data. And this involves organisations that make decisions about construction projects, new roads, intersections, and active mobility upgrades such as bike paths. And Insight is an interesting beast. We sort of combine 2 trillion data points using a complex network of road sensors, cameras, connected vehicles that covers, from last count, over 40,000 kilometres of major and minor roads in New South Wales and Victoria. And I'm happy to say that Insight is used by some of the largest transport technology companies in Australia, as well as more than 150 local government authorities, engineering firms, and construction companies.
Wow, that is incredible. And it's so cool to hear how you work with your clients to design very tailored and custom-led solutions. Nick, you've mentioned what Intelematics does and how it helps your customers, but what have you found have been some of the benefits of being on the cloud to your business?
Look, yeah, I mean, it's a great question. And I guess if I sort of think about what our hook is, Intelematics is great at deriving actionable insight from really large scale data sets. And we really need the ability to scale rapidly in response to demand. The ability to spin up storage, compute, and other services quickly so that we can test and learn is critical to our success. At the end of the day, it's a very competitive market out there, and we have to move rapidly to seize opportunities in market. And being in the cloud really affords us that luxury. Likewise, that there's the element of assurance where our solutions need to be robust and highly available, because some of them are mission critical, as we mentioned with some of our services in the safety and security space. And look, ultimately, I guess the cloud really allows us to simplify our business as well. We made the conscious decision a few years ago to take the plunge and really invest in migrating to the cloud. And I'm proud to say that Intelematics is now 100% cloud enabled.
100%, that's the goal, right? It seems like the cloud has definitely opened up so many new ways for Intelematics to find solutions for customers. Finally, Nick, how do you continually keep innovating when you're 100% on the cloud? You've done so much cool stuff. You've always got the customer in mind. Where to from here? I mean, what else can you possibly achieve?
Look, in a business like ours, we're obviously going to need to continue to innovate and deliver services and features that support our customers where and when they need them. The market is evolving at a massive rate of knots, and in some cases, we're market making in some of this capability that we're bringing to market. So, we have to continually evolve our solutions and keep an eye on market and see what's happening. One of those mechanisms that we use is we have a fairly robust voice of customer program, which is one way of, keeping touch, remaining in touch with sort of customer sentiment, understanding where we can help and where we as an organization needs to improve and understand where our blind spots are. And look, ultimately moving our business to the cloud has been a real critical enabler to better respond to the ongoing innovation needs and complexity that we're seeing through our customer requirements.
Nick, thank you so much for coming on the show today. I mean, Intelematics is such an inspiring and incredible company that's literally keeping us safe. People don't realize the impact that your company has made. So thank you so much, and thank you for trusting us as your partner.
I'm delighted. Thank you so much.